Anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Foggy24K, rocking out for the stupid DeFi channel. I'm not no financial advisor. This is no financial advice. Make sure you do your own research, and I'm telling you, do not invest more than you can afford to lose, because it gets crazy out here on these DeFi streets, and there's someone waiting on every corner to take your bag straight up. Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good? I'm here on Optimus X, and it has been so disappointing. I don't know what more else to say. We've been so anticipated waiting on this big launch, and it's been screw up, mess up, slip up, oops, ops, since the launch. I just can't understand how these cats just can't get it together. I'm sitting up here, I was already down 50% from Op3 of what I reinvested. Overall in Op3, I'm over 3x my money. I was in there pretty much day 1, 2, or 3, something like that. So I was one of the few that got in early. I didn't get in super early where I got it down at 2 cents or something like that, but I was in early enough to definitely make my money back. So I made my profit, and then I played around and was swing trading. So I guess I'm one of the people that are being blamed for this big catastrophe. I'll take that blame, because there's no way anybody who was swing trading in this was their fault that this project has just totally been collapsing like over and over and over. You know what I mean? I don't know where you could place blame at. If I wanted to say, I would say, you know how these guys now who are putting out these bot projects, and they say they've been tested for over 6 months. You got Relyfund that's saying they've been testing their bot for 2 years. I'm thinking that Optimus screwed up by not really, if they didn't test it or back test their whole system. And when I say back test, I don't mean just back test by hooking it up to a program that's just going to run the numbers to see what happens if you do this or what happens if you do that. I mean a psychology back test, where you say if you give 1% to everybody with no fees to get in or out, what are people probably logically going to do? And I would think that it had to been enough experience on this panel or group of people to realize that people were going to just jump in and out of this project at will. What were people who got in at 2 cents going to do when the project got to $1.50? It had to be enough people who logically know that a lot of people are gonna dump. What would other projects do? Other projects do if this project came out and just started taking over the market. Logically, other projects are gonna heavily FUD. So all these things, and it was other things that came that made this project, ultimately drop like a brick. But I would think that all these things should have been able to be foreseen, and before this project launched, should have had some, if not mechanisms, or just planned for it. You know what I mean? It had something come out or something going on to counteract that. And everybody, we were thinking it was supposed to be the bots that was supposed to be doing it. The bots don't get talked about much anymore, but the bots were supposed to be, OptX has been out for, let's look at the charts. How long has OptX been out now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. According to this chart, it's been out for about a week now. And initially, after 24 hours, the bots were supposed to come in and start supporting the price somewhere. But it was like 12 to 24 hours, the bots were supposed to be turned on. But I don't think they have, according to the team or the announcements, I don't think the bots have been turned on yet. You know what I mean? So bots, this is really bad. And this is one of the few bot projects that are not showing any trades. I mean, I don't even know if they can even call this a project with bots anymore. They've been overrun by projects since this project has come out. And whether those trades are real that the people are showing, they're showing trades. They're showing something. They're showing some numbers. They're showing some red and green, some buys and some losses. So OptX got a big hill to climb, and I call this my favorite spot to come to, and I want to call it my favorite spot. I do call it my favorite spot because, hey, I made a lot of money with this project. But at the same time, coming to it over and over, day by day, and talking about it, and everything I talk about is always negative about it, because that's all they're doing is negative stuff. I mean, I need some positivity to come up out of this. You know what I mean? Right now, we're still working on with the yeah, it's crazy. We are a week into this project, and we are still working on the initial OptX contract, trying to get that right. And we should be already talking about what they gambling games and the other projects that are coming on. And I want to be optimistic, but I have to also be realistic. Are other projects that they say they're partnering up with really gonna get involved with this I mean, I know DeFi dude is, everybody likes him, he's a good dude and everything like that, but people in the world of making money is about making money. especially when they got other people's money on the line. Are they really going to want to partner up with a project who just can't get it together, who is always getting in their own way? I want to be realistic about this. I'm only talking to the stupid DeFi community. These is my peeps right here, and I keep it real with y'all, so I'm keeping it real with y'all right now. I know this casino thing is coming out, and hopefully it'll be the savior in all that money. And I say hopefully because my money's in here and I'm not taking it out. I will leave it in there till it goes zero. But we have to remember, when I say that, it's not because I'm no moon boy, because I don't know how to disconnect from a project. It's because I made a lot of money off this project, and I'll leave it in there just in case the rest of it blows. But if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world at all. I could easily forget about this project. So I keep it real with my stupid DeFi community beyond the casino project, which seems like they've made their commitment because they did the AMA and that the project, they're working with that. But any other project out there has got to be looking at this project and saying, damn, they just can't get it together. I mean, you look at this, let's go to the app. You look at the staking app. Anybody who's been in DeFi like, I don't know, a minute, you know what I'm saying, would have immediately been able to see that this is rebasing. It's going right into your wallet. So how can you withdraw if it's locked up for a month, 3 months, 6 months, or a year? If this is locked up, then there's no way to be able to pull out your stake, what's staked, your rewards on your stake. So if that's immediately seen, was that really a mistake that they made by releasing this and the contract wasn't right where you were supposed to be able to pull out your 1%? I mean, you know, it seems like a minute, but it is a big deal because it's a big difference from having a contract that is totally locked, where these Optimus and money and OptX and whatever that's in there is totally locked up and cannot come out. That's a big difference between that and people who have put money in there and now been able to withdraw 1% of that money a day. That's like two different programs. That's like night and day, you know? So they changing the contract up like that. I don't know. Now I see why projects, you can call it rug fold or contract drains, and then the devs from that same team come back 3 or 4 months later and change the name and come with another project. I see why they do that. And I'll show appreciation to DeFi Dude and his team for not wanting to go that route, because that probably would have been a pill much harder to swallow. People wouldn't have liked it. It would have hurt. But if Op3 would have just went ahead and died, and DeFi Dude and his team would have just not said publicly, gotta be quiet sometimes, just went out into the pasture. Just went into the pasture and just disappeared for 6 months. Came back this summer with this OptX. And then they could even call it OptX and just don't announce that DeFi Dude is a part of the team. Nobody would have known. Nobody would have cared that this is a spinoff from Op3. Nobody would have cared. But that 6 months time would have gave them time to get through all these kinks, figure all this stuff out. He still would have had all that liquidity, all that reserves money, all that money they say they got that they can put into the price to pump it up. They still have all of that, and actually still have it, could put it in some place where it's going to gain some real interest that can't be messed with. So between now and 6 months, they'd had to be even bigger bag to come back with. Change the name. Don't have DeFi Dude on the front street, so nobody will even know he's a part of the project. And even if he was a part of the project, 6 months from now, our memories in DeFi are so short, we don't even care. We'll let people rug us over and over and over and over and over again. We don't even care. Just dingle a carrot in front of us and we're in, straight up. But I think that would have been a better option, because this is such a tough road to climb, and we got to take our hats off to DeFi Dude for not wanting to go that route, which would have been the normal DeFi route. Let the first project totally fail. Wait 6 months, come back with that same money you got from the first project and do something better. And that would have given him time to figure out the kinks in this OptX. Because now, you know, when we were waiting for OptX, it's like it was taking forever. But now that OptX is out, there's no question about it. It's been rushed. It's been rushed out, you know. And hopefully the other projects that were supposed to be partnering up with OptX don't get discouraged and say, you know what, I don't know, mess with them guys. They just ain't ready. You know, they just not ready yet, you know, because if that happens, it's going to be this casino that's going to have to try to save this thing, you know, and that casino going to have a lot, well, not a lot. The casino going to have to bring a lot of money to this project in a year, because this people that got, including myself, got these joints staked out for a year. And we talking about, what I said the other day, 44 million if the price stays the same. And if the price does a 2x, 3x, we talking about a couple $100 million there. It's a lot of money to come up with in a year in a bear market. Where all that money coming from? Straight up. Is people gambling like that? I don't know. I mean, you look at it, people gambling like that to support this, it got to be billions of dollars they gambling over there. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just talking about some stuff here, straight up. So this is the project that I be rocking with all the time. But yo, new money coming in. Anybody messing with the stupid DeFi channel? Y'all already know what it is. Straight up. But that's what's going on with OptX. So today they're supposed to be coming out with a new contract. So making it available so people can withdraw their 1%, which I think they had to do to take some pressure off of what will be coming in the future. If everybody had to leave everything in there compounding 1% a day, the numbers would be astronomical. So they had to make that move. My opinion. They're saying they was going to do it anyway. They probably needed to be doing it anyway because this number was going to be unbelievable, you know? So 1% a day, you can withdraw that. And they're supposed to be changing that contract up. Hopefully that's something that makes people want to jump in this. I don't know, because right now this project is really, really looking like drip. Yeah, I'm sorry to say it. You know, if you set this up where you can take out the 1% a day for us people who are locked in it for a year, we're in drip. It is what it is. We're in drip, you know, until those other functionalities come for the OptX token, you know, where it could be used in other places or whatever. We're in drip. Straight up, we're in drip. And I mean, you could almost look at it the same way, where the casino is going to be the same thing as Animal Farm for drip. You know, it's a shame. And I'm in drip also. And I talk a lot of, not a lot. No. I was ready to say I talk a lot of trash, but I don't talk trash. It seems like trash. When a project's not doing well and you talk about it, it seems like you're trashing the project, you know, and I'm not trashing the project. I just try my best to talk reality about the project, you know, and, drip, I'm in drip and drip sucks. It sucks right now. And anybody that says it doesn't, they're not being truthful. Can it ever come back? Maybe. Anything can happen. It's DeFi. You got millionaires made in DeFi, so anything can happen. You know what I mean? So in reality right now, OptX sucks. Can it, you know, come back? Yeah, it can, because Drip did. Drip wasn't the greatest project in the world in the very beginning at all. It drug on for a while, a long time before something made it spark and take off and then dump. And, you know, that's what these projects usually do. Will OptX be able to do that? I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully they got enough DeFi experience in that team to make this happen, you know? So we'll see. We'll see straight up. Yo, so I want to talk about some other stuff here too. I want to talk about Relyfund. Relyfund is just blowing off the top now, you know, for real. I don't know if it's taking over. It's definitely getting on Front Street, taking over for PGV, for Prosperity Gem Ventures, straight up. But we still making money over there, so ain't nobody mad about that. I don't think there's anything that Relyfund can do to take away or hurt people who are making money in Prosperity Gem Ventures, that, you know, or just take a little shine off it. But as long as those bots are real over there, PGV, hey, it is what it is. That money gonna keep coming in. They say it's not Ponzi. They making money outside of it. So if that's for real, then this will not hurt. But right now, yo, Relyfund is doing it. I can't even front, you know? They getting their communities growing like crazy. Their contract is growing like crazy. They got this NFT that they are dropping. They got their whitelist. I think I'm gonna show you guys how to find your quickly find if you're on the whitelist. Yeah, I'll do that today, even though the whitelist is out. But if you think you're supposed to be on the whitelist and you're not on there, you can go to the Discord, set up a ticket. I did that because I should be on this whitelist, but my wallet address isn't. Not that big of a deal because I'm on the fence if I want to get this NFT or not. I'm not even sure, but we're going to talk about that right now real quick, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get this NFT or not. I'm on the fence about it, so we're going to talk about it real quick. So, you know, they had the whitelist. To get on the whitelist, you had to have been in the project before they hit 1.5 million. They're at they got close to $3.5 million in here now. So, yo, they blowing. Last I looked, it was about 3. Every time I look, it goes up $500,000. Yo, they running up, you know? But yeah, you can get on the whitelist if you've been in the project before they were at 1.5 million. Straight up, they got a whitelist list. The NFTs, yo, the NFTs are to give you access to your own Relyfund trading bot. I think they calling this the Relybot. Yeah, they calling this the Relybot. So it gives you access to your own bot where you don't have no restrictions on it. You put your own money in there. You pull out when you want to, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, your own bot. So, yo, Relyfund is doing it right now. So if you wanted to see if you were on the white, let's hit the NFT button here, see what this look like. Y'all have a link in the description for Relyfund if you want to get down with this right now. So we're on the NFT page. These are the different NFTs they're going to have here. They're going to have 3 phases in total of these NFT mints. Phase 1 is going to have 100 mints. Phase 2 is 300. Phase 3 is going to be 600 mints. These are the price of the different phases. It looks like it's a first come, first serve. They're going to be definitely more people on the whitelist and then they have NFTs. So the whole thing is going to be on a first come, first serve basis. Yo, if you're getting anything out of this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, because we doing it over here on the Stupid DeFi channel. Swing over to the Stupid DeFi Telegram. They be getting it in over there straight up. Yo, so they got like 1,000 NFTs that's going to be available, but they got about 1,400 people on the whitelist right now. Let's take a look at this whitelist. This is the whitelist right here. All the different addresses. How many people they got on this whitelist so far? Let's scroll down here and check it out. There's a lot of addresses. These are all the people that were in here before they hit 150 million. So these are the people who were automatically put on the whitelist. And they got about 1,400 people in here. on this list. And I'm sure there's more people that for some reason got left off the list that's supposed to be in there. I'm one of them. So if that was the case, you can go over to the Discord channel and make a ticket, and I guess they'll check it out and get you on the list. But yo, if you see this list here, I have this link in the description too. If you see this list here, and instead of having to go through all of these, where you can check it out to see if you are on this list is go over here, click the edit button, come down here where it says find and replace, get your wallet address, copy that, paste it right here where it says find, click where it says match entire cell contents, click find, and that's it. And yo, what do you know? I am on this whitelist. So that was quick as that. I'm right here, OXD6907DBFAC. So my wallet address is already on the whitelist, so I'm in here. So I have, you know what's funny though? I'm in the whitelist, but when I come over here to the Relyfund and I'm connected, it says you are not in the whitelist. I don't get that. Let's refresh this. That's what made me think I wasn't on here, but I went and searched it. I am on here. So I already put in a ticket in the Discord anyway, so we'll see what happens. So we'll straighten it all out. Got 11 hours to straighten that out, for real. They got a white paper for this Relybot. Let's fly through that real quick. So Relybots by Relyfund. So this is the Relybot white paper. I have a link in that in the description for this already if you want to go through this, get the details of it on exactly how it's working. So yo, I don't know. You know, getting into buying this Relybot, the only thing that's had me a little bit hesitant is like, yo, I know they made the recording showing their, you know, going through their trade results and things like that. So if you're convinced 100% that trading bots are supporting this project and it's doing what it do right here, then the Relybot wouldn't be a bad double down. But if you have any hesitancy in this project being really supported by trading bots, then it will really be hard to double down on these bots, because if they're working, if you're not sure they're really working for the project like that, then you turn around and buying this bot. Is it really going to work for you personally also? And now here's where the gamble is at though. The people, once they let these 1,000 bots go, if these bots are really working for these people individually, you know how high these NFTs, the price of these NFTs is going to go? Because ain't nobody going to want to let these things go at all. The price of these NFTs are going to shoot through the roof because they're going to be unobtainable for real. Because these people are going to really have a bot that is really getting them 1%, 2%, 3%, whatever a day, you know? We'll see what happens. So, you know, sometimes it's even more fun just to sit on the sideline and watch. It ain't, you know, ain't nothing wrong with it. You don't got to be in every project. You don't got to be a part of everything, because you get a part of too many, you're going to have too many L's, because you're going to catch some L's. No question about it. We all do. You know, we can't pick the right ones all the time. So we jumping in everything, you know, and definitely making sure that we only put in as much as we can afford to lose, straight up, you know. So, hey, I ain't giving no financial advice because I'm no financial advisor. I'm just talking about what I do, what's going on out here, you know. But that's what we got going on here. Yo, so these projects are supposed to be changing up, dropping, all that kind of stuff. So these NFT mints are supposed to start today. They've been getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. They were originally supposed to be going down a few days ago. Then yesterday they were supposed to go down, and then they had some security issues. They wanted to make sure they tied up. So I guess they got that squared away. We'll see if it goes down today. You know, Relyfund bots. Yo, it is what it is. Yo, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, shoot over to the Telegram and holla at us. Yo, Focus 24K rocking out for the Stupid DeFi channel, and I'm out.